What is up, everybody? My name is Robin, if you do not know me, and welcome in a special edition of The Curious Art of Being Human. I'm gonna call it Why I Am Nothing, but We Are Everything. And it starts with the base of the base that us humans love to complicate. We absolutely love to complicate things. The reality of our existence today, as we know it, as we comprehend it, is this. Point A, boom. Me, Robin, I was born. Robin, that's me here, that's you. I was born, boom. And then I'm gonna live my life up until today. And then, at some point in the future, point B, I'll be dead. Nothing more. We were born, we go through life, and then one day, we do not know when, game over. We are dead. The problem is that we do not know this point B, when it's going to be. We don't know when it's going to end. And we're just like trying to figure out, what to do and how best to occupy our time between point A to point B. That's it. That's it. We go into so much crazy shit. But that's it. Born point A, point B, you're dead. What to do in between to make it enjoyable? What can I do in between to make this enjoyable? What's the point otherwise? Now, evolving between point A to point B, there's an important thing to understand, is the following. Everything, absolutely everything, the thing you've done, the thing you currently do, the things you will do in the future, the things you've owned, the material thing, the experiences, the fact that you're alive, your entire existence, the things you're the most proud of, your biggest achievements, everything, you couldn't have done it if you wouldn't have the help or the existence of other human beings. There's nothing we're truly doing by ourselves. Me, Robin, I couldn't have done any fucking things, anything of my life if it wasn't for the help, the assistance, the support, the collaboration, the teamwork of other human beings. Nothing. No, but like you can't say that, like that's pretty extreme. Like what about the fact that, I'm a hard worker and, I do things like I go to the gym every morning and I have a business, I'm an entrepreneur and all that stuff. Yeah, you're right. You do all these things. So let me give some example, right? Like, so you go to the gym every day. Wow, cool. Awesome, that's great. Do you think it's you? Do you think you're doing that by yourself? Yeah, I go by myself and I work out by myself. So yeah, I would say it's me. Well, to get up every morning early, you use an alarm from a phone. Did you create your own phone, your own alarm? No. Then, you go to this gym with a car. Wait a second, have you engineered and created a car? No. You use a road that were built, and again, thought and engineered by people. Then you enter a facility that's been created and built by other people, that is operated by other people. And then inside you have machines, you have weight that's been created and produced by other people. And you use knowledge when you do this movement. You didn't fucking invent it, how to squat, how to bench, how to do Olympic weightlifting, all these things. The knowledge was given to you by others. Shit, you're right. Then you said you're an entrepreneur. You said you have a business. Great. That's fucking great. Awesome. What is business? It's literally trade between a service or a product for other people's money. So a businessman, like the essence of a business is based on trading with other people. So there's no other people, there's no business. And deeper than that, what are you doing? Are you doing photos and photography, videos and stuff and all the things, but like you're using tools, right? Wait a minute, Robin, are you the creator, the inventor of the camera as we know it today? No. Did you create lenses? No. Did you create everything or every tool that you were using to just do your trade? Are you the person, the sole person that created for you the opportunity to do what you do? Absolutely not. Here, you're hearing me and seeing me because somebody created the camera. You're hearing me because somebody taught me how to fucking talk. I can draw because somebody created a whiteboard, a pen, and somebody taught me how to write. Me, by myself, I am nothing. Can't do anything. Couldn't have done anything. I wouldn't even fucking exist if my parents wouldn't have created me and their parents before. The dogs upstairs. Okay, I get what you mean, Robin. I get what you mean. And yeah, it's actually true. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually pretty true. But I think it's pretty extreme. Because then if I couldn't have done anything by myself, I think it doesn't mean that I'm nothing. I think I am nothing it's a little extreme. Oh, well, you're right. It's a little extreme. But we're a little extreme, right? So the point you're making is true. You're not nothing. This was extreme. This was a little bit of a clickbait to raise the attention. But then what are we? If by myself I couldn't have done anything, me as an individual, what have I done that is mine? If the person I am today, or I think I am, or the image that I have of myself is being influenced and affected by the education I was given, the environment I grew up in, the people I have around me on a daily basis, the content I consume, every interaction that I've had, every time in my life I rebounded against the external wall of, matter or other human being that changed the course of my life. When you think about it, how fucking crazy this is, what is left that it's me? What am I? What am I? Who am I? What are the things that I've done so far to get there? Is there anything that's me in this? So here's the thing. Me, Robin, boom. I'm here. That's me. That's Robin. Boom. The reality is this. I stand today on the ground of several things. I am standing on the top of basically humanity's knowledge, technology, wisdom, morality, everything we know, everything we've been doing, all the tools, everything. I'm seating, that's what I am, like I'm seating on humanity's work so far, right? So I'll put, tech, I'll put technology, I'll put wisdom, I'll put knowledge, wisdom, and technology. We could add, other things, but that's my starting point. That's my starting point. I'm using what's been done, right? That's the first step on like, what am I? Like I'm starting not from zero, I'm starting from from like thousands of years of humanity's progress that gives me the ability to express something. That's a good starting point of what am I? Now, understanding this, that by yourself you couldn't have done anything, it's the first pillar of how I think. It's the first pillar, and I'll put it here. Boom. No, there's nothing that works. I'll put it here. Boom. First pillar. And I'll call it humility. Fucking humility. Big slap on your face. By myself, I couldn't do shit. Nothing. I wouldn't be here, if the Wright brothers wouldn't have created planes at the beginning of the 20th century, I would not be in this country. I wouldn't have done, multiple things if I did not grow up in an environment where it was okay to be curious and to change every year something. I wouldn't be able to, do my job, as I said, if somebody wouldn't have created a camera, by example. Nothing, everything that I can do, and even like the fact that I can have these thoughts here and now, it's thanks to the existence of other human beings that helped me, that support me, that created me, that engaged with me. Everything. So me as an individual, I couldn't have done anything, but I'm part of an interconnected, massive web of all this from today and from every people that's been on earth, basically, ancestors. And I'm just like that teeny piece of puzzle in that entire web. So, first pillar, humility. Humility. You, Robin, you're like, me, look at me, look what I've done. Wow, I did this and I did that and I traveled the world to get here and to do this, and wow, I have a business. Wow, impressive. No, it's not. Because you've been given the opportunity, you built your life with given opportunity that you took or didn't take. And that changed the course of things, and that gave you the opportunity to do this, to acquire that knowledge, to be able to do this and that. You've been given opportunities to do. That's where I stand. Humility. Bam. Then, the second pillar that this raised the attention to, what could it be? Let me think for a second. What can it be? Okay, so I couldn't have done anything. Humility, because I'm not that important. I'm not the center of the universe like I think. I'm not a fucking hero. I'm just navigating through all that, and I couldn't have done without others. So it humbles me, okay? But then what towards other? What can you makes me think towards other? Respect. Respect. The second thing, if by myself I'm nothing and I'm part of something, when I'm part of that gigantic web, I should respect them. Because if I don't respect other people, that comes down to not respecting myself. Since by myself I'm nothing and I'm just part of something way bigger than me, and all these individuals, they makes me something, how wouldn't I respect others? How wouldn't I respect others for who I wouldn't be anything without them? Good point. Fucking respect. Second pillar. Respect. And then, what else? What else? Let me think. Respect, humility. Think about something again toward others, because that's the point. Towards others, something that we kind of lack. We kind of lack today. Today, the thing is we've been pushed. Think about this. Technology here, boom. Technology grew like this, bam, exponentially. That's the thing, we're like technology. Like in our pocket, we're something that's like way more powerful than massive computer that we had only 20 years ago. It's the technology is going to the roof, to a point where we're going to create being like us that are faster, stronger, more efficient, more intelligent, that's going to be able to fucking replace us. That's where we're going. That's what we're doing. We're doing crazy stuff. We're super advanced in technology. Great. That's awesome. But there's something we forget. There's a fundamental thing. We've been let down. Oh yeah? Well, what is this? Well, come back to this. Point A, I was born. Point B, I'm gonna die. What do I want inside of that? What do I fucking want inside of that? Is it just it's gonna end anyway? How can I find ways to have a pleasant experience? Because people will tell you everything and anything. You're here because you have to get a job and work 40 hours a week and do this, and you have your weekend for you. And that's how life is. That's what life is. And also it's hard work. It's hard work. We don't know what is hard work exactly. What is it? What is hard work? I hear that all the time. Oh, I work hard, I hustle. What is hard work? Is it an intensity? Is it time? Is it working 15, 16, 20 hours a day considered hard work? Or is it the intensity? Is it for a purpose? What exactly is the purpose of that? Hard work for hard work is it's nothing. If you don't have a real purpose, if you do hard work for a purpose that is not yours, that is not aligned to who you truly are and what you truly want to do, if it's just for what? For the money? You're hard working for the money. That we're coming to this. The money. The dollars. Boom. The dollars is linked to that, technology. Because we live in a world where everything is governed by the dollars. Now, here's the thing again, I'm coming back to this. This is the foundation, this is the thing. And after that, after you're dead, the dollars, there's no more dollars. Like it's gone. You don't bring them. Yeah, Robin, you're a little extreme. You know that we need dollars to live. That's not what I'm saying. I know we need dollars to live. I'm just raising questions on where are like the fundamental pillars of where we should stand, on what are important to understand, what we are and how to live in harmony with the people around us. So again, back here, A to B. What do I want? Me, Robin. It's simple. Me, I want to live with the most peace of mind possible. That's my agenda. If you ask me, what do I want in between point A to point B? Be able to build myself in an individual that can live the most peacefully possible and enjoy the most amount of time that I have here and live the most in harmony possible. Because I understand that principle, humility and respect that we need for other people without who we couldn't do anything. But I want to find ways to have the most peaceful experience. It doesn't mean that I don't want intensity. It just means that I control what's in my mind. I observe, and I can remove all the maximum I can of negative things that are going to happen, and all the shit that's going to make me angry, fear, worrying, and just try to stay at the most open and peaceful state of mind. That's what I want. The most possible from A to B. Me, I want peace. Because this is where I'm happy. I'm freedom, peace. I can do what I want. I can say what I want. If there's somebody here that is saying something else, I'll be fucking clapping for you. I love that. I love that you have something that is opposite to what I'm saying. But back here, respect, I also understand that you've been shaped by different experiences, by a different life. So it is normal that you have a different point of view. And I accept it because I respect you. And because I know that without you, I am nothing. And that leads me to the third point with I want peace. From fucking point A to B, I want peace. I don't want to attack you. I couldn't care less. Do what you want. As long as it's harmless for others, of course. But it gives me that third thing that like, I can't have peace. I can't have peace if I live in a world where everybody's fucking fighting each other and don't give a fuck of respect, of humility, of trying to attack, on be all the time on the defense, on, not being necessarily affected by the fact that I'm here between those walls, nice and warm, and the other side is somebody's gonna fucking die because it's too cold out. It makes me think that third pillar that I'm looking for is empathy. Empathy. Because of the humility and the sense of like we're holding this together, and we're something just by being a group. And so we're humble, and we respect each other, that means if somebody has a problem, somebody's being attacked, if somebody's fucking sad or have anything bad that happens to him, like I'm going to be drawn to that, and I'm going to share the pain, and I'm going to feel it with you, and I'm going to help you. Because I know that when it's going to be my turn, then it's going to be the same. Somebody else is going to help me. And in a sense of group, we have that mutual humility, respect, and empathy. That's how I think I can have peace, or the maximum amount of peace, because I'm not delusional. There's ups and downs. I won't have all the time peace in my life. But if I can aim for the maximum amount, that's all I can do. That's the best I can do. So if I want peace from A to B, me as an individual, this is how I'm going to evolve in my external world, which is the matter and other human being, having humility, respect, and empathy. Now, we raised the question about what were we, and I draw myself here on the ground: technology, wisdom, knowledge, tools, morality, everything. But then back to the thing of if we've been affected, if we've been changed, we've been shaped, we've been influenced, we've been formed by interactions with other human beings, what is left of us? What am I? What we are, I think, is this. Now me, I'm here, Robin. That's my world. That's Robin. Boom. Me, the individual. I'll remove that. And then around me is the external world, so the universe, Earth, the elements, other beings, animals, everything that's outside of me, not my body and my mind. That's me, and that's my external world. Me, I'm just consciousness. And energy. I'm just a conscious being, conscious entity that has energy and that is actually made of energy and that is experiencing and evolving and navigating and bouncing, boom, against the external world. Whether it is at the most, whether it is something like I'm walking and boom, I'm bouncing in an object in the table here, external world. And this just affects me. This can change my trajectory, or this can stop me. And that can be the same with somebody else. So it's me, I'm walking and I'm bouncing in the table. And then boom, I'm going to go out in the street and I'm going to fall onto somebody that I know. And we're going to have a discussion with another human being. Again, bam, I'm bouncing to an external component that's going to send me, that's going to somehow, and at different degrees, slightly change the current of my reality. And sometimes dramatically. How many times in my life, just by meeting somebody, it fucking changed the entire course of my life. Several times. So to me, that's what we are. We're just conscious entities that are navigating in an external world, and we're bouncing against this external world, and that changes our trajectory. That changes the reality of our current life to different degrees. And that not only changes, but that affects it. And the degree is going to change our reality is going to lie in one last thing. Consciousness, energy, and here, choices. That's what we are. We're energy being granted with consciousness at more or less, level, depending on who you are, depending on your story, depending on so many fucking things. And then we have like free will, right? We have choices. And what's important to understand is this. The choices lies a lot into a law of the universe that is cause and effect. Whether you agree or not, everything is choices, and here's why. I'm bouncing on that table. I can choose to go around it, I can choose to go over it, I can choose to literally break it, I can choose to stop and not move forward, I can change my mind and do something else. All the time, we're going to have choices to how we react to all this bouncing into our external world. All the time. Some choices are very likely to happen. Again, it's a lot because of our pattern and how we've been educated and how to react and do certain things. But if you think about it, you can always choose a different way. Always. Even like ways that don't make sense at all, right? Like I move forward, but I can't because there's a table. I can just like go on the side, but I can also literally break that table to go straight forward. It's unlikely, it doesn't make sense, but I can't do it. It's still a choice. Now, why did I put this law cause and effect? Because sometimes you'll tell me, oh, Robin, but this happened to me. It's not me who bounced into the external world. It's the external world that attacked me. Bam. Somebody did something and there's some repercussions on you. Right? Like my car was parked there in the street and somebody stabbed the tire and I have one flat tire. I get to my car and I see this and I'm like, fuck. I have a flat tire. Now, I can do this and be like, I'm a victim. The world is against me. Somebody fucking stabbed my tire. And I have no choice to be sad and pissed and frustrated and angry and let an external factor affect me, my internal world. But understanding that we always have a choice is taking first ownership of situations and understanding that it is your responsibility to deal with the ripples of an external factor. And this is where this plays out. Something happens. It's not from me. I didn't do it. I didn't have anything to do with the fucking person that stabbed my tire. Fine. But that was a cause, and the effect is my flat tire. And even if this wasn't me, the flat tire affects me. It's a ripple of the behavior of somebody else, but it affects me. Whatever it came from, like whatever the fucking origin of it, now it's my problem. And I can cry on myself forever, for the eternity, on like who did this and why and this and stuff. Or I can understand that life is unfair And that type of event is going to happen to me. And I have the choice to just move on with it and try quickly how to fix it, and don't let it fuck it up with my internal world. It's a choice, always a choice. So, energy being, granted with consciousness, free will, choices, and we experience existence, life, walking through an external world and bumping into that external world. And we have choices on how we react to these bumps. And we move forward to an unknown point B. That's what we are. That's what me as an individual, I'm no big deal, I'm not that much. But now when I use this, and I understand that that other person is, and that other person is, and that other person is, because I am too, and I am because they are. Well, that's the beginning of living in peace. I am working with this, I'm standing on this, I am this, to reach a maximum of